welcome back to another Acceleracers car review. This time we have Iridium, the Silencer's default car. So just as last few times, we're going to go through Skyrealm, test that downforce. We're going to go through Ice, test that grip. Cliffside to test the cornering. Cosmic to test the stability and high speeds. And we will do that little jump on Storm just to see how she goes. I have accidentally selected Storm there. We won't start with that one. We'll go with Skyrealm. Alright, first thing we need to test is how well it takes this hill. Can it make it down without nitrox? This is one of the faster cars in the game, so this should have no issues here, in theory. So, if I'm honest, that was my fault. Don't touch that edge. It's very easy to do, but touching that edge can ruin you. Yeah, it comes out of that quite nice. A little wonky, but not as bad as Powerbomb. I did lose a bit of control there, but that was probably just going too fast. Which is fine. Not really any fault of the car if you're going faster than you should be. It's really not enjoying these corners. That's one thing I'm noticing. Just quite easily losing control. Not even affected by the wind, which is really nice. It's quite awful for corners. Everything else about it went quite nicely. How's that in-car view? It's pretty. Is that a second? Okay, 2 steering wheels. Nice. We will have a better look inside it here. So we have 2 steering wheels. We have some back seats. It's nothing too bad. Let's see. Does it have that Silencer's grip we all know and love? That's the best thing about the Silencer cars is their grip. See straight through it there. Seems okay. No. Yeah, no, I just completely lost all control of the car then, which was unfortunate. It's not trying to overtake itself, so it's definitely already better than Synchro. It has a little bit of grip, but what is that red? No idea. It's okay. Like, it's better than Powerbomb, but it's nothing exceptional. Rough. Might be fortunate. Yep, I am fortunate. I get to try this again. A little more speed so I can actually make the loop. Oh, try again, shall we? I think that's the biggest issue with this loop, is it does kind of send you a bit right towards the end, and if you don't have control, you're going to have issues with it, which is just unfortunate. Next up we have Cliffside. We're going to see how well this thing corners. I would assume it's not well. Again, we're going to take this at full power just because now we know Powerbomb can do it. Can this? Almost. Almost. Yeah, it wasn't ideal. It took it better than Synchro did, that's for sure. Can it do the loop? It should have no issues with the loop, in theory. Speed is fortunately a good thing here. Just got to keep off that wide edge. Oh, takes that loop very nicely. This first big corner and this section here, which I treat as a second corner, are just a bit rough. Oh, rough. Gonna try again. Just because we didn't really get a good opportunity to test cornering. This time we can skip the loop though, because we have already tested the loop. So it takes the corner quite nicely at speed. It doesn't actually need the little drift to turn. It has quite good handling without the drift. The drift isn't the most ridiculous thing. Like it's slightly controllable. It's not excessive. The car's not trying to spin, so I don't mind it at all. It's quite nice. You don't really have control of the car compared to other cars that drift, but it's not spinning you out or throwing you off the edge. It is a really nice drift. It's unfortunately not something you can hold like with baseline. You need to constantly let go of it. Oh, that was rough. It's not that bad. It's probably the best one I've driven on that track so far. We're going to go through Cosmic now. Forget how I felt about this with Sky, but we'll see how we go. This thing is crazy good on this track. Just because it has such good speed and it looks nice. It looks very nice. Big fan. Might need to get over a little. Trying to find out that red glowing light is in there, but I can't see it. Yeah, this thing's definitely handling this track a little better. It's going a little wider than I'd like it to, but yeah, it's quite a smooth ride. Actually a big fan of this. Speed was a bit much there. I actually lifted my wheels off the track, so I started to lose traction. Gorgeous jump, gorgeous landing. It's very good. It does start losing a bit of stability around 700, but like what car doesn't? Oh, that was near the end of it for me, but it does stabilize itself very well. I'd say out of the 3 starter cars, Iridium is just brilliant. Oh, it does eventually give out, obviously if you overdrive it like I was doing there, but it's not too bad. We're just going to see how we go with that first jump of the storm. And obviously this section. Section's an important one. Just a little bit of boost. Has good control, stabilizes quickly. It is easy to lose control. Steering isn't ideal. it holds on quite well there. Yeah, unfortunately it does have that slight issue of steering, but it's definitely better than the other cars so far.